Hi everybody, Dave Sullivan here for the MMLA Membership Committee with
Steve Richman from Genworth Mortgage Insurance.
Steve, thanks for coming out again. It's really nice to have you. What are a few of the things that you're going to talk about here in Michigan?
Well, when we have the conversation today, we have to look at how the market is changing, and we've hit the originations market. That's where we are today. We've moved out of refi, we're into originations.
Definitely, yeah.
And when we look at what all of our customers are doing and what our real estate agents are doing, there's a lot of changes that are going on. And the first thing is the most important thing that you can have is your phone. Everybody's on their mobile device right now.
Exactly.
So I'm going to go over some different apps that are out there that you can use as an originator, as a mortgage professional, or as a real estate agent to help you drive more business in.
Yeah, it's really amazing how much business is done on the phone now.
A ton is done on the phone, and that phone can do just about anything for you. There's an app out there, and we'll talk about that, called Homesnap.
Okay.
And it's a free app, and what Homesnap does is you walk up to any house that there is, they have over 90 million homes listed there. You just take a picture of it with your phone.
Okay.
And you don't type anything in. And it will drive back the information for you, and it will say things like, this house was built in this year, this is the last time it was sold, and this is how much it was sold for, this is how many bedrooms, this is how many bathrooms, and they just added a new aspect to it. And what that aspect says is, and this is what school the house feeds into, so it goes to JFK Elementary School or wherever.
So they're doing that all through geolocation, right?
Right,
Yeah.
so you don't type anything, it just knows where you are by clicking that button, and you're good to go.
That's incredible.
There's another app, and I don't know, you ever watch the show Shark Tank?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's an app on there that's great for originators and real estate agents.
Okay.
It's called Postagram. I don't know if you saw that episode or not. I'm going to be honest with you. I watched the show. I didn't see that one.
No.
But I had a person sitting in a session that I did that brought Postagram up to my attention.
Okay.
What it does is it allows you, once again with your phone, to take a picture of anything you want. So let's say you're at the settlement table, and there's a husband and wife, and they just bought their new house, their first house.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, you take a picture of them. Or they're walking in the front door of their new house. Boom, you take a picture of them.
Right.
You then submit that picture to this place, Postagram,
Okay.
and they create a postcard, and they put the picture right there on the front of the postcard, and on the back they put whatever text you want, and then they mail it out to you.
Good old-fashioned U.S. mail.
And what happens, you're already using it, right? Because what do? You give handwritten notes to your customers. Thank you so much. Thank you note, handwritten. What do they do with that?
Right.
They throw it away after a day or two.
Yeah.
You give them a picture when they just bought their first house, and they're happy about it, and they're smiling. What does that do? That's going on the fridge. That's going on a frame. So you're having your marketing maintain and stick with that customer.
Sure, and they may actually share that picture on social media as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This might sound a little stalkerish, I'll be honest with you, but I did have one person who was in the audience once say, that's how they use it. When the person has a birthday, they go to their Facebook page, their customer's Facebook page, and especially if they have a pet, they take the picture of their pet off of their Facebook page, and they create the postcard and send it to them to say happy birthday. And once again, that's another touch point, another piece of stickiness for the customer.
Yeah, I love that. Is there anything else you're going to cover today as far as like customer service or things like that?
Well, customer service, everybody says, that's the most important thing. We got to do customer service. It's all about customer service.
So true.
The reality of it's so true.
Yeah.
But how do you do customer service? That's totally changed. See, most rules for customer service were written in 1952. If you read an article, it was written in 1952 and it hasn't changed. What's it say? You should listen to your customer. Hey, we're in 2014. If you're not knowing that you should listen to your customer yet, I don't know how you've stayed in business this long. Right. So I have new rules of customer service.
Okay.
So I'll just throw two of them at you right now. The first one is simply this. You have to be findable online. We were just talking about all the apps, and we talk about websites. As a consumer, I know people, I bought a car recently. You know what I did when I bought that car? I looked up that car dealer online, and I looked up the individual who was selling me that car online. So if you're not findable online, I think there's a little bit of a who is this person factor, and your customers are looking you up online. So I'm not saying it's Facebook, I'm not saying it's LinkedIn, but somewhere, even if
Yelp, or it could be Google reviews or anything.
NMLSconsumeraccess.org, wherever you want to go, that's okay. You just have to be findable, because if you have no online presence, I'm a little uncomfortable doing business with you.
Yeah, you really do need it.
And the second thing that I watch people do, and they make this mistake all the time, is when it comes to customer service, they say the following. This is the worst thing you could ever say when it comes to customer service. I'm here to wow you. If you say you're here to wow me,
Yeah.
you have no idea what you just unleashed up there in that brain. You have no idea what my expectations are. So if you now say, I just want to blow away your expectations, if I expected the world, how can you now satisfy me as your customer? So it's really establishing the right expectations. People say, oh, are we lowering the expectations? No, I'm saying we have to be realistic. Back to the phone, because what do our customers have now? They have access to us 24/7. And so if they're going to call us up at 11 o'clock at night and they're getting upset that we're not responding to their text or their phone call at 11 o'clock at night to say what's going on with my loan, we need to set that expectation. We will have communication between this time and this time. But if we say, I'm here to wow you, they've now put that expectation and placed it upon you.
Right, and they're going to start texting or calling you at midnight and expect you to pick up the phone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the other question that I hear, quite frankly, is what's new in MI? Obviously, coming from where I come from.
The MI guy.
The MI guy.
Yeah.
That MI guy.
Right,
If you
that-
want it on Facebook, it's that MI guy.
Right,
One
I'll
word.
put a link down below.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Basically, what you're looking at right now is, yes, we've expanded our guidelines, and the rates are pretty much even throughout the industry. But the number one question I get is about cancellation. Because now that FHA is basically no longer cancelable,
Right.
and home values are starting to slide up a little bit in a lot of places in the country, people are saying, what a great reason for me to stay in touch with my customer to lower their monthly payment in the future. And now, once again, we've hit that stickiness. So I just want to make sure people understand the rules of cancellation. They're on everybody's website, so you'd be able to find that. But that's a key factor for customers out there today.
Okay, great. So I'll put some links down below here, but how could they reach out or follow you? What's the best way for them to do that?
To follow me, that's what it is. It's Facebook. It's That MI Guy. One word, so it's facebook.com/thatmiguy. And once again, I'm with Genworth Mortgage Insurance, so if you just looked up Genworth, you'd be able to find me as well.
Okay, and if you're in Michigan, you can call Sandy.
Sandy Radigan, who is the bomb. She's awesome. She's standing right over there, but she really is great. She does an awesome job.
Thanks again, Steve.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.